Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our online engagement event for the Gordie Howe Management Area, Southwest Industrial Area, and West Industrial Area Neighborhood Traffic Review. My name is Natalie Bode. I'm the Senior Transportation Engineer responsible for neighborhood traffic reviews. I'm joined tonight by Justine Marcoux, the Project Manager for the Gordie Howe Management Area, West Industrial Area, and Southwest Industrial Area Neighborhood Traffic Review.
Hello.
And we're also joined tonight by Katie Sapia, who will help us behind the scenes to run the meeting. We look forward to working with you to address the traffic issues in your neighborhood. Please note that our meeting tonight will be recorded and posted to the Engage page for the Neighborhood Traffic Review to allow anyone who was unable to participate tonight to watch the video and let us know if they have any additional traffic concerns to those that we've heard so far. We appreciate your patience as we go through the materials. We're still adjusting to an online format for these meetings. So if you experience any delay in the video, please turn on your closed captioning. Those seem to run in real time. To minimize any technical difficulties with audio, we'll be asking you to type your questions and comments in the Q&A chat box, and I will read them out a little later in the meeting. And if you are unable to type in your comments or if you have any other technical difficulties, please contact us by email, phone, our online survey. You can write us a letter or report a traffic issue on our Report a Traffic Issue app. And I'll provide details on that contact information later in the meeting. So it looks like we don't have any live participants right now, but I hope that anyone watching the video has previously watched our video series about neighborhood traffic reviews. It provides an overview about the process, some of the typical solutions that we use to address traffic concerns, and some of the traffic issues or concerns that have been brought to our attention by other residents prior to tonight. So at this point in time of the process, we're looking to hear from you. We want to know where you're experiencing traffic issues, things like speeding, pedestrian or cycling safety, or traffic safety. We consider you our local experts since you're traveling in, through, and around this area daily. So we really rely on your knowledge to help us identify those problem areas. Councillor Hilary Goff, your council representative, was hoping to join us tonight, and she hasn't signed in yet. So if she signs in, we will give her a chance to say a few words. If you have any concerns beyond traffic issues, please feel free to contact Councillor Goff. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear from you. Often at these meetings, we're also joined by a member of the traffic unit for the Saskatoon Police Service. Unfortunately, tonight, Staff Sergeant Devin Rasico was unable to join us. He had another engagement. So if you have any enforcement comments, we will forward them on to Staff Sergeant Rasico so he's aware of your concerns. At this point, I'll ask Justine if you can please share your screen, and we'll start with an overview of the locations of concern we've heard so far.
Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Justine Marcoux, and I will be your project manager for the Gordie Howe West Industrial and Southwest Industrial NTR. Today, we will be discussing traffic in your neighborhood, including things you like and issues you currently have. So right now, I'm showing you a map of your neighborhood to get you oriented. So Gordie Howe West Industrial and Southwest Industrial is bound by Circle Drive to the south, CP rail tracks, and a series of streets and the South Saskatchewan River on the east. So far, the concerns that we've received are as follows. So at 11th Street and Dawes Avenue, where we've heard concerns that the Shell and Tim Hortons driveways are too close to the intersection, and there's pedestrian crossing safety concerns there. At 11th Street and Avenue W, the west intersection, we've received requests for traffic signals or a three-way stop, and comments that it is difficult to make a left turn from Avenue W at 11th Street and Avenue W East intersection. Residents have concerns that some drivers are driving through the three-way stop. At 17th Street near Avenue P, residents have concerns with the large trailers that park for extended periods of time and that they are often parked too close to the intersection and obstructing drivers' view. At Avenue M between 18th Street and 19th Street, we've heard concerns that semis block driveways to unload. At Avenue J, north of 17th Street by the auto shop, residents have concerns with vehicles that are parked for extended periods of time, which forces pedestrians to walk on the roadway. And then lastly, at 16th Street near Avenue P, flooding issues have been brought to our attention here. So these are just some of the concerns we've heard so far, and we are here tonight to gather more feedback from you so that we can create a plan for gathering traffic data and performing our site observations before coming back to talk with you again. We'll also be using Google Maps so that we can zoom into any location you have concerns about. So I'd now like to open up the floor for comments and questions, which Natalie will be gathering through the chat box. All of your comments and questions will be documented in the project file and reviewed as part of the project.
It looks like we don't have any questions or comments in the chat box right now. So Justine, would you like to go over some of the other projects in the area that the residents may be interested in?
That sounds good. So starting off with the Southwest Transportation Study, this includes a long-term plan for the desirable connection between the west sector and the downtown by extending 17th Street to connect to 11th Street along the rail corridor alignment. The detailed design of the corridor is scheduled to begin in 2021. And for more information on this project, please visit the city's website and type Southwest Transportation Study in the search box. We also have our neighborhood bikeways project going on right now. City of Saskatoon is undertaking the neighborhood bikeways project. The project will include the evaluation and design of walking and cycling facility improvements for several streets, including Dudley Street from Dawes Avenue to Spadina Crescent. Dudley Street was selected for review because it provides important connections to the Meawasin Trail system and the Dawes Avenue multi-use pathway. Again, more information is provided on our website, Saskatoon.ca engage page for more information.
Thanks, Justine. It's nice when there are multiple studies that residents know about everything, because a lot of the work is related and needs to be coordinated. It does look like Councillor Goff was able to join us tonight, but we don't seem to be able to get her online right now to speak. We're going to try to get her connected if we can. There are no other comments in the question and answer box at this time. So would you like to give an update, Justine, on what we're going to do with the information that we collect during this, this period?
Sure. So the comment period will be open for a month after tonight's meeting. Once we close the comment period, we will begin our data collection for the study, such as field observations. Because of the changes resulting from COVID-19, we are currently monitoring traffic volumes and behaviors. Once traffic patterns normalize, we will begin to collect traffic and pedestrian data. We are already seeing things shift back to normal since the reopening has begun. After data collection, we will prepare a draft traffic plan and share it with you at another meeting so that we can gather your feedback. If you would like to be kept up to date by email, Please subscribe for updates, and that's at the Saskatoon.ca engage page.
Okay, and I've just posted a link to the engage page in the question and answer box in case anyone wants that link. And it looks like Councillor Goff may be online now. Councillor Goff, you appear to be muted. Is your microphone working?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. That's great.
Okay.
Did you want to say anything to the group tonight?
Oh, wonderful. Sorry, I wasn't entirely sure how this was going to look. First of all, thank you to the team who's figured out how to get this online, and to all of everybody who's presenting tonight for the work on this this review. I know that there's this area doesn't have a lot of residential, but I know it's going to be of interest to folks in a lot of the surrounding residential, and there is a growing residential population in this area. So I'm really excited for this NTR to proceed and to see the results of the submissions that we'll see after tonight, and have had some engagement on some of the issues that we're talking about, or that Justine has been sharing before tonight. So I'm really excited to see this project move forward, and I really just think that the NTR process is so important for us to be able to, you know, collectively make our transportation safer for all modes in our city, and have had a really satisfying experience with NTRs in other neighborhoods and other areas of Ward 2. So just want to thank everybody involved, and encourage folks to submit any ideas and concerns that they have to this process, because it's really exciting to get to see concerns brought up and then studied, and then have the wonderful and intelligent folks in front of you, you know, figure out how to problem solve them. So I'll leave it there, and yeah, thanks for involving me.
Thanks very much, Councillor Goff. I also mentioned to the residents a little bit earlier before you signed on that if there were other concerns in the ward, that they could contact you directly. But for traffic concerns, as Councillor Goff mentioned, the more comments and concerns that you send to us, the better of a draft traffic plan we'll be able to prepare and bring forward to you next year. The neighborhood traffic review process is most successful when we involve a large portion of the community. So I know you also alluded to residents in adjacent neighborhoods. So on that note, Justine, did you want to give them an update on the Holiday Park King George neighborhood traffic review that's still ongoing?
Sure. So the first meeting for Holiday Park King George NTR was held in October 2019. To gather the concerns, and a follow-up virtual meeting to present the draft traffic plan for this area will be held in the fall. The date for this is still to be determined, but likely it'll occur after the municipal election.
Yes, thanks. We were originally hoping to wrap up that neighborhood traffic review last year, but we were unable to complete the data collection because everyone was sent home due to the pandemic, and the traffic patterns had changed so much that we couldn't collect the traffic data we needed to prepare the plan. So we're hoping to be able to do that data collection this fall, and once it's done, schedule a meeting date to present that to you. All right, so there are no questions or comments still in the question and answer chat box. So at this point, Justine, did you want to go over our contact information for all those different methods if they can't reach us tonight?
Yeah, for sure. So again, please feel free to reach out to us if you think of any additional concerns. We encourage you to share the information with your neighbors so that they also have an opportunity to participate. As mentioned earlier, we have multiple methods for submitting comments. So this being email, phone, online survey, letters, reported traffic issue app, and so on. Details are available on the Saskatoon.ca engage page. And then we would also like to get your opinion on how our online meeting went. So please let us know by filling in the online survey. And Natalie, if you wanted to provide a link to that in the Q&A forum.
Yeah, I just posted that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, thanks for introducing that, Justine. We are always looking to improve our engagement process. And since online meetings are fairly new to us, we want to make sure that it's working for everyone. So please give us your feedback on how we're doing and if this format worked for you. I also wanted to let everyone know that we will be posting the video recording to the Engage page as well. Hopefully that will be up on the Engage page within a week. It takes us a few days to get the closed captioning working properly, and then we can post the link to that. And we'll also be posting some meeting minutes to the Engage page. So I hope that we hear from many of you over the next month while we're collecting comments. And on behalf of Justine, Katie, myself, and Councillor Goff, we'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight and for participating in the Gordie Howe West Industrial and Southwest Industrial Neighbourhood Traffic Review. We look forward to hearing from you and putting together a draft plan, and we look forward to chatting with you about that plan next year. Thanks so much. Take care.